everyone, welcome back to another video. So I just went outside and was getting ready to leave, and I found this big, huge box sitting in front of my front door. And it was quite a surprise. I mean, the box is huge. I couldn't even film with my regular camera and had to pull out my phone camera just so that I could film the intro to this video and show you how big the actual box is. I figured it would be a lot of fun to go ahead and film this and unbox it with y'all so we could see exactly what's inside this box. And then I'm gonna find out who it's from so that I can contact them and give them a big, huge thank you. Okay, so this is gonna be a little bit difficult to open when I'm holding my phone in one hand because I don't have a tripod for this phone, but I've got my X-Acto knife and we are just going to open this. Let's get this side over here and we are almost there. This is so exciting, y'all. I think I have all of the tape off so we can go ahead and open this. Oh goodness. This is going to be a little bit difficult. Everything's stuck. Let's pull this out here. And then what is it? Oh my goodness. Is this the full Tombow set? Oh, how fun, y'all. Let me go ahead and take this out of the box. Oh, wow. So it is the full 108 dual brush pen set, the Tombow brush pen set. Y'all, I only have one pack of Tombows, so this is awesome. And it comes with the case and everything. Let's go ahead and open this box and pull these out and take a look at them. Okay, so I know who sent these to me. These came to me from a subscriber. Her name is Claire, so thank you, Claire, so much for sending these to me. I am so excited about these. I can't wait to use them. So let's go ahead and take a look at the box. It just says here, dual brush pens, brush tip and fine tip in one pen, and they are water-based. Portable carrying case, stores up to 108 markers, and then it folds out for easy desktop use, fully removable snap tight lid. And we're gonna take a look at that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the box opened so we can take a look at these together. Go ahead and do the other side. Hopefully y'all can see this. I have this zoomed out as far as I possibly can, and this box is really big. How about if we turn it sideways here? Oh my goodness. So this must be the carrying case. Oh, that's a nice case. I am so excited to have these because, like I said, I only had just one small pack of Tombows and I really wanted more. And I don't know how Claire knew that. I don't even think I had them on my wish list on Amazon. These are going to be the actual marker. Oh my goodness, look how they come, y'all. Oh my gosh, this is going to drive me crazy. Y'all know how much I am obsessed with keeping everything in color family order, and they are totally not going to be in color family order. So I have my work cut out for me for sure. Let's go ahead and check out this carrying case. This is so nice. Look how nice this is. It is a full plastic. It's a very smooth plastic, and then it just says Tombow here on the corner. And let's see how it opens. So it has these, oh, it just, you pull it up, it flips up just like that, and then so the other side comes right off. And then this is the case they come in. Look how cool it is. It just opens like this. Oh wow, that is so neat. So we need to go ahead and put all of these in here. And I'm going to do that, and I'm going to speed it up while I do that. And while I'm doing this, I'm going to try to make out some kind of color family order. So I'm going to start down here with, I think, the yellows, and then go the same way as I normally would with my colored pencils. Let's see how good I can do very quickly. and take a closer look at these markers. So they are water-based, and I have been watching so many videos. Of course, I do have a set, like I said earlier. I have, I believe, a 10-pack set. I've not used them all that much. I've used them a little bit like for journaling and a little bit in my own drawings and things like that, but I've not really used them to an extent where I've gotten really, really used to them. So I would like to do a little bit of that in this video, but we'll see where it goes. So it's just going to say Tombow, ABT, and then water-based. They are a water-based marker. And then you just have a UPC over here on this side of the marker. And the brush tip looks like this. And then they have a fine tip that looks like this. The black barrel is very nice and smooth, and they do feel it very nice in your hand. They all have numbers on them. This one is numbered 985. Now, they don't have the names of the colors actually on the marker, but if you go to Blick, they actually have the color names. And I also found a swatch chart on their website, and I'm going to show you that in a little bit when we get ready to swatch out all these colors. But they have a really cool swatch chart, actually a couple different ones, and those do have all the color names on them. So let's talk a little bit about pricing. You can purchase these on Blick, or you could purchase them on Amazon. Amazon does not have these on Prime. I'm not even sure if this actual set is available. This one comes with this really cool case that is sort of like an accordion style that folds out like this. And this is very different than the one that's on Prime on Amazon. I don't know if you can see this. Hopefully you can, but it does go out completely straight. And so this way you could set it on your desktop, and you could adjust it any way that you would like to so that it is more convenient when you're coloring or journaling or whatever you're doing. You could just pull the colors out, pull whatever colors you need, and it just makes it really, really easy. You could actually put them in a whole long line and then just set them all out in front of you if you wanted to do that. There is a 96 set, or a set that contains 96 colors. This set has 108 colors, but there's a set that has 96, and it comes with a little desk stand, and that one you can get on Amazon on Prime, but it's $251.66. Like I said, it is not the same as this one that comes with the actual case. It's just a little stand that stands up on your desk. This one has this top to it that goes down over the top like you saw earlier in the video, and then it just clicks over here on the sides, and it's actually really, really nice. But if you go to Blick's website, you could actually grab this set for $267.99. So it's just a little bit more to get this case rather than going to Amazon and getting less colors and getting the other stand that just sets up on your desk. They are also available open stock, so if one of your markers dries up, you can also purchase just that color open stock on Blick's website. And open stock, if you were to just purchase one marker, they are $2.97 each. They also come in sets of 10 for $14.81. If you wanted to just try them out, you can go to Blick's website and you could actually just buy a set of 6 called the Celebration Colors or the Sweetheart Colors, and those are only $11.91. And then they have 3 different sets of 20 colors, and those are $40.45. And then the sets do also come with the Colorist Blender, which is right here. And this Colorist Blender is fabulous. I've used it in many different ways. So I found this really cool swatch chart on their website. They do also have a regular swatch chart, you know, your typical swatch chart that you would use to swatch out your colored pencils. But I thought this one was really neat because it is in color families, and when you want to blend together markers, I just assumed this one would be a lot easier to be able to choose the colors all in the yellow color families, then yellow, green, and so on and so forth. They also have this exact one with all the colors already filled in if you wanted to grab that from their website and print it out. But I don't feel like those are always very very, very accurate, and so I wanted to swatch out my own. So that's what we are going to do. And this is a smoother paper because we are using markers. This is the paper that I always use for markers, and I'll always have that in the description box below so that you could easily find it. So I am noticing also down here on the swatch chart, it says 107 colors and 1 color is Blender, but up here at the top it says 108 colors. So they're probably calling this 108 colors, but they are counting the colorist blender as one of the markers. So I think there's actually 107 colors. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we are going to start swatching these out now. And I'm going to set that to music while I do it. Okay, y'all, so I have all the colors all swatched out, and there are some gorgeous colors in this set of Tombows. I thought that now I could go ahead and try some really cool techniques with these. Now, I can promise you I'm not a pro. This is a new medium to me, so we're going to learn some of this together. The only other water-based brush markers that I'm familiar with is this set here. These are the Mermaid markers by Jane Davenport, and they are wonderful and so much fun to play with. This is my Jane Davenport journal, and I'll show you what I created with those. But I did this one, and I used those to do it. Again, like I said, I'm very much a beginner when it comes to things like this, but I love the way that it turned out. I actually drew all of this out, and I think I followed a tutorial somewhere or used one of my Jane Davenport art books and came up with this. I've got pastels in the background, and then I just put a little positive saying on here, and I thought it was really cute. It was a lot of fun to work on. But I think we're going to go ahead and work on a couple techniques, and we're going to sort of practice together and show you what these markers can do. So I have a sheet of Canson watercolor paper, and so that's what I'm going to use to try these techniques out on. I have my Caran d'Ache palette. This one is a little bit rougher on one side and then smoother on the other side. I use this for my Neo colors and other things as well, but we are going to use the smoother side today because we are going to try to blend some of these colors together, and I think this side will work best with these particular markers. So one of the really cool things that I discovered that you can do with these markers is you can use the brush tip to create flowers. You could do this on a coloring page. You can do it to create a couple flowers in the background of a coloring page, or you could do it just to add a little bit of decoration. You can make leaves with the brush tip. You can also make flowers, but I'm going to show you, let me scoot some of this stuff over here, but I'm going to show you exactly how you would just make a flower, and it's fairly easy. All you do is take the brush tip and you just sort of rest it just like that on the paper. And then you go to this side and you do it here. And you're just going to go all the way around. And you have an adorable little flower. And if you wanted to make a center on that, you can just take whatever other color you wanted to. Let me try this one because I think it's dark enough. This is the 493, and I'm just going to dab a center here. And I have an adorable little flower, and you can do that all over a background on a coloring page, and it would look really, really cute, especially in a book like Joanna Basford or something like that. You can make little hearts with these by using the tips of the brush markers. You could probably do leaves as well. And there's just all kinds of fun things that you can do with them to add decoration to one of your coloring pages. So before I get into some of the other techniques, let me go ahead and show you what the tips look like when you just actually use them to write with. So that is the fine tip. And then this is the brush tip. And these are a lot of the time used for lettering, for brush lettering, and you can create some really cool techniques when using them for brush lettering. And there are so many YouTube videos if you want to learn how to do brush lettering, and you could even use some of the techniques that I'm going to show you here on how to blend some of the colors together to create really cool brush lettering that has an effect where it just changes from one color to another. Another cool thing you could do with these is you can just lay some of the color down, and then you can take your paintbrush, and I'm wetting it over here off to the side. I have some water, and then I am just putting some on the brush, and then I can just use it as a watercolor. And you can even do the same thing, but blend some of the colors together if you wanted to do it that way. You can also take one color and lay it down on the paper, and then take another color and lay that one down on the paper as well. Then you can go over it with the brush. And then it gives it a really cool effect. Another thing you can do with them is you can take the tops off both of the brush markers, and then you can do the tip to tip method. One of the tips is actually picking up the color from the other tips. It's actually really cool to watch. I don't know how well you can see that, but you could see that some of the color is now on the blue pen, and so then I'm just going to color with it. And look how cool that is. Is so pretty, and you could do something like that in a coloring book if you wanted to. And you don't have to purchase the biggest set, and I want to show you why, because you can actually blend these colors together. So if I were to take this pink one, this is $7.25, and then this blue one, which is $4.93, and I put a little bit over here on my palette, and then a little bit of the blue one here on the palette, I can come back with my brush. Let me move this over just a little so y'all could see what I'm doing. But I could come back with my brush, and I could just blend these together, and look at that gorgeous color they create. They create a really pretty purple color. And then I can use that as a watercolor if I wanted to. And you could do that in coloring books as well. But look how pretty. So those two colors together, the pink and the blue, it was the same colors as I used here. And you can see here when they both come together, they create a beautiful purple color. And this just creates a more watercolor look and a much lighter variation of a purple. And isn't that gorgeous? So you can use these and get a whole lot more pigment out of them, or you can use these like a watercolor for a much more pastel-y look. And then we also have the colorless blender. And we can use the colorless blender to blend the colors together. So I'm going to grab the same two colors that I was using before, and I'm going to lay some of the blue down here. And then I'm going to lay the pink down here as well. And then I'm going to go over it with the colorless blender and blend those together. And then you will notice that the tip of your colorless blender will get a little bit stained, but that's okay, it does come off. And it's not going to have any effect the next time that you do the same thing. But you can see how easily these blend together and create another color. Look how pretty these colors are together. And I use the same colors here to do this as I did to do this one over here. And these are the same colors as well. So I hope you all enjoyed this video, the unboxing and the swatching and the review of these awesome markers. Thank you so much, Claire, for sending these to me. I absolutely love them, and I love exploring with new mediums and learning how to use them. And I really want to be able to use these in a coloring book. If you would like to see that, please let me know in the comments below, because I've actually off camera been coloring with them, and I've come up with a technique that works the absolute best if you're going to color with them in a coloring book, and it didn't even go through to the other side. So if you would like me to show you that, please let me know in the comments below. I will have everything that you've seen in this video linked in the description box below. I hope you all have a fabulous day, and I will see you in the next video. Happy coloring. Bye.